Now from the Big A, we've got afternoon baseball from Angel Stadium of Anaheim. It's the first game of the month of July between the Seattle Mariners and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. The Mariners will try to complete the series sweep on the road against their division rivals right after this. Tyler Skaggs, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
All the way back from Tommy John surgery. Fastball almost where it was before he had surgery. Not an overpowering guy. Low to mid-90s fastball. Big overhand curveball. If you're looking for that out pitch, and if he's on, the curveball is the pitch that he gets a lot of swings and misses and most of his strikeouts. Very underrated quality pitcher in Tyler Skaggs.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Gonna be a tough play. Throw on to first in time, one away. And here's a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Seattle Mariners. Mark, how do they go about breaking out the brooms on the road?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
In there, strike one. These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty V, it hasn't been the best of times, D-Row. They've lost the first 3 games of this set at home, and the last thing you want to do is to get swept in a 4-game series at home. You need to win this one.
Yeah, it can't happen. Can't get swept 4 games in a row on your home turf. Watch for the manager to he's going to make moves, and he's going to make them quick. I don't know what they're going to be pitching, hit and run. Something's happening today.
The next 0-2. Grounded to first. Crone moving to his right, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. Power is a big part of his game, of course, entering the contest 5th in the American League home run race.
Man, D-Row, talk about a month. This guy hit 8 long balls last month.
Yeah, Dan, he is locked in. I want you to focus on his bat path through the zone. He is getting it in early and staying through the baseball.
Ground ball foul down the left side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Hey, D-Row, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, no, I don't like that, Dan. As an offensive player, that's the one pitch that you almost can't get to with a power guy on the mound. I'm okay with you giving a little bit on the corners, but you start giving north, it makes it super tough on the hitters.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Mariners are down in order. M's nothing. Angels coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. James Paxton is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Now at the plate, Michael Jensen. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line towards center field. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove.
Hey, after the leadoff knock right there, you know what they say. You get that leadoff guy on, I don't care how it's done. He usually comes around to score. But let's tip our hat to the pitcher. He set the tone in the top of the first, retiring him in order.
At the plate, Pat Valaika, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone. Fellas, the Mariners entering play here this afternoon. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
And a waste pitch there, 1-2.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
Lays off, 2-2 now.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last two were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
The 2-2. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3, and they turn the double play. Well, here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, you always have to beware of Mike Trout. This guy is one of the great hitters of all time. 300 batting average with 300 home runs. That is a tremendous combo. He's a fun player to watch.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. Paxton steps into his windup. Here's the first pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Angels go quietly there. Still no score. Here's Justin Upton now. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night.
Number 9, Justin Upton.
First pitch on its way to Upton. And that's in there for a strike. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the Mariners have dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
And if they're going to get something close to a repeat effort out of their pitching staff in this game to the one they got yesterday, that would certainly help the cause.
No doubt about that, Matt. A combo platter, combined shutout yesterday. Hopefully they can continue to throw more zeros up in this one today.
Here's how the Halos are going to line up on defense. And we have to focus on one of the best players in all of our sport. Mike Trout, center fielder. Just as fun to watch him play defense as it is to watch him hit. This guy gets after it with his hair on fire. It's like watching a middle linebacker play center field.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1. But now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
And Braun's able to resist. The count moves in his favor. 2-1 now. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike.
Hey, he got away with that one right there. If he's going to live up there, spinning it up top of the zone, he's going to get hurt.
Seared down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And this is swung on and missed on a good pitch, and Braun is gone for out number 2.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he sent down via the strikeout.
Into the box, Freddie Galvis. A ball and no strikes. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And that catches the outside edge. 1-1. Hit down the third baseline. To his right, Jensen. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Sisco. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting nine for this one. First delivery to him on the way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Paxton, also known as Big Maple due to his Canadian roots. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Three and 2. The count is full to the Angels DH.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around a leadoff walk.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one will track it down. Payoff pitch one more time. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Here's C.J. Cron now. Skied into straightaway right. Waiting on it is Henniger. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. So striding forward now, Ronnie Chisenhall. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play. Ball 1, well below the zone. The 1-0. Lifted the other way to left center. On the move is Upton. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Boy, after that base knock right there, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
And this is low, ball 1. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Chisenhall stands at second with 2 gone. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. At least he held up. He must have been guessing.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Upton's under it, and that ends the inning. So no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and a runner left. We played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Here's Yonder Alonso. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Left side, but well foul. Alonso, a 32-year-old veteran. He was a first-round pick during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Sliced hard on the ground. Jensen fields it cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So with one away, a couple of teams out of the AL West doing battle in this one. So let's check out where they sit in the standings entering play here today. So the base is empty here with one away, and into bat next the third baseman Kyle Seager. And he fouls this one off. Third inning, no score to this point. This is line to left. And that's taken in by Chisenhall, and there are two gone now.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Alberto Ramirez.
Stepping into the box, Alberto Ramirez. Two away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Mariners are down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He was hitless in the shutout last night.
The shortstop, Andrelton.
First pitch on its way. Takes this the other way to right. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice swing.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. Only one hit for him in his last 4 ball games. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, that one got the pitcher. And they are able to get the out at first, but more importantly, let's hope he's okay on the mound. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Coming to the plate now, Michael Jensen, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here's the first pitch to him. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Upton's after it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Into the box now, Valaika. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. Harrison's got it. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. Angels down quickly there on just 4 pitches. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian as Starling Marte steps in to start out the inning.
Marte.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled off. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Starling Marte is retired to kick off the inning. Josh Harrison stands in as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. pulls this one in the air out to left. Moving under it, Chisenhall. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
So 2 are gone here in the M's half of the 4th. And up next, the corner outfielder, Mitch Haniger. Here comes the first pitch. Cold strike on the corner. Good changeup that time. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Ready with another 0-2. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Flowers reaches out for the tag, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Now at the plate, Mike Trout set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
First delivery to him on the way. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Line drive to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
In now, Chance Cisco. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
1-1 the count now. Slapped hard the opposite way. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Boy, talk about being a game of inches, D-Roll. That was a bullet just out of the reach of the third baseman.
Yeah, third base is just a reactionary position, kind of a la a goalie in hockey. He didn't have much chance there. He tried to make a play, get it above his head, but he was unable to get there.
Standing in now, C.J. Cron. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. 0-1, here it comes. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Two balls and a strike to C.J. Cron. Three and 1.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Hanging curveball taken, though, for a second strike.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that runner on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only 1 away.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. Cisco over at second. Crone at first. One gone. A 2-0 count to the Angels left fielder.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Here's the 3-0. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Now batting, the right fielder.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
Into the box now, Kyle Saunders. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. It looked like the fastball got away from him there. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
The 2-1 doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
The 3-1 takes a strike for a full count now. 3-2.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary fastball in that situation.
And the payoff pitch into the gap in left center. This is down, and it'll head for the wall. 1 run is scored. And he's in safely to third as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
Number 2.
Yeah, with the bases loaded, he didn't walk a run in, so instead he makes the cardinal mistake of putting it right in the heart of the plate. And when you do that, you're going to pay the price, and that's exactly what happens with a 2 RBI double.
Stepping in now, Andrelton Simmons, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Hard hit ball to short. Galvis has it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Into the box, Tyler Flowers. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning. No errors and a runner left on. We played 4 full. Angels are out in front 3-0. Welcome back to Anaheim as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
The left fielder.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Justin Upton.
Here comes the first pitch. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Count remains at 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Hard on the ground toward short. Simmons is there. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. Here's Ryan Braun now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Number 13, shortstop, Freddie.
Digging in now for the Mariners, Freddie Galvis. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Nope.
Too low, 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
Grounded to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
The first baseman, number 10.
Well, a part of me wants to applaud him for staying with it and making the throw, but after he bobbled it, he should have just eaten the ball and lived to fight another day. As it is, he gets tagged with an error, and a man is on base.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Galvis is off at first with 2 away. 0-2 to Alonso.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
High in the air into shallow left center. And Chisenhall will make the catch, and the side is retired. Mariners leave 1. They trail in this one 3-0. Ready once again, Michael Jensen. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Line toward the alley in left center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
That'll bring in the versatile Pat Valaika as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Swing and a miss, 1-1. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. The 1-1 misses for the second ball.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot as he's fallen behind in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike.
The 3-1 finds the zone to fill the count, 3-2.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Now the 3-2 pitch. On a line, that's a base hit.
He's been cold. Batting average fell below 230, but that knock might have put him in a positive frame of mind. Hopefully that's the start of something big right
now. Now here comes the Mariners skipper out to the mound, and he's going to make a move as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Henniger is there to put it away for out number 1. He thought about third there, but retreats back to second safely.
The batter, number 15.
Driving forward now is the DH, Chance Sisco. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Pazos is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
Now the 2-1 is a slider taken for a ball. Pazos has thrown a little over 50 innings. And when you look at his whip over those innings, it's not a particularly pretty number, over 1.5. So he's often dealing with a lot of traffic on the base paths, unfortunately. And a fastball misses there, ball 4. In now for the Angels, C.J. Cron, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
Line drive to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Upton's under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Leading off the inning, Kyle Seager, and they'll need him to get something going here.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
And now it looks like they want some time to review that one here, so they'll check with their replay guys. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play, and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that angle. So we'll see what the decision is from the dugout, whether they want to challenge or not.
And indeed, lead, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there.
Has been overturned, and the batter ruled out.
In now, Alberto Ramirez, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Weak grounder back to the mound. And the sixth inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
The batter, the center fielder.
2 gone now in the Mariners' sixth, and that'll bring up Starling Marte. First delivery to him on the way. No balls and a strike to count. Here's the 0-1. He's baffled by the curve that time for a strike.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Saunders coming in. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Mariners are down in order. They're down 4-0. Standing in, Kyle Saunders. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a two-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
1-1.
And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. After it is Upton. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Digging in now, Andrelton Simmons. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled away. Ready with the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. 4 runs, 8 hits, 1 error for the Angels so far. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. The 1-2 is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Hit on the ground toward the left. Backhanded. Throw just does beat him to the bag as that was pretty close. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay in order to make a decision on challenging the out call on the field.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait to see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
Now an indication from the dugout is that they will not challenge the call on the field, so the runner is indeed out. Standing in now, Tyler Flowers. Swing and a line drive, but foul. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Four runs, 8 hits, 1 error for the Angels so far. Line towards center field. Marte will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Angels are gone in order, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Back here at Angel Stadium of Anaheim, the Angels are out on top in this one as we get caught up on our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. So striding in, Josh Harrison. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Now here's the pitch. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Saunders is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Right fielder.
1 away for Seattle now in inning number 7. And up next, the corner outfielder Mitch Haniger. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
Got him. So that's the 2nd out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now. Digging in, Justin Upton. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's a base hit. So the no-hit bid ends here in the 7th. He'll get it into second. Not in time. And he's in there with a double. So he was able to take it into the 7th. But the no-hit bid is going to end here with 2 out in inning number 7.
Boy, and Matty, this is when you start really thinking about a no-hitter once you get into the 7th. And it's hard not to look past getting through that last out. But, D-Row, it just wasn't meant to be here with 2 outs in the 7th.
No, he's pitched a heck of a game, without question. You can't deny that. But this offense is going to stay on the attack. We'll see if this manager turns it over to the bullpen or allows this guy to finish it on his own.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Upton at second with 2 down. Liner towards second. So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Brandon Arnett gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7.
Number 18.
So coming to the plate, Michael Jensen. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Stepping in now, Pat Valaika, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Grounded down the third baseline. The tag, and they got him as he couldn't get back to second. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. So 1 away now for the Angels in the 7th. And standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. Arnett playing here in his age 29 season. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Into right field, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter,
hey, just 50. A nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box now, Chance Sisco, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Line drive to left. And a dive in left, but he can't get it. It'll get by him toward the wall. The relay on to third, but he's in safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Nice job adding to their lead right there. He'll find a way to get all the way around to third on the triple. And with it, this becomes a 6-run ball game.
Into the box, C.J. Cron as he grounds one briskly to short. Fielded by Galvis. Throw will be to first for the second out, but meanwhile another run is in to score.
2 runs already home, and now you can make it 3. Good job right there of keeping it simple and putting the ball in play.
Tyler Clippard enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
19, Tyler Clippard.
In now, Lonnie Chisenhall. Here comes the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Clippard, the former Yankee, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Checked his swing there, and Dave Lawrence says he held up just enough. Ball 1. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Ready with another 2-2. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. 8th inning coming up. Now at the plate, Freddie Galvis. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
The shortstop.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Galvis.
Heading out towards shallow right. Saunders moves over. 1 away.
The first baseman.
Standing in, Yonder Alonso. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. From the stretch. And it's fouled away. Alonso leads off first with 1 away. Seager behind with an 0-2 count.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And here is strike 3 called on the fastball. Looked to be about eye level, but it's out number 2 instead.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
In there, no balls and a strike.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher.
That's a good but risky take there. On 0-2, some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
Reined in, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. 1 left for Seattle. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Settling in now, Kyle Saunders. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Saunders.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Sent out to straightaway center field. Upton on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The batter, number 2.
Now in the box, Andrelton Simmons. In past history against Tyler Clippard, he's totaled 4 hits in 23 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. 0-1 the count. And that misses 1-1. The M's came into this one riding pretty high, presented with the opportunity to sweep the series. However, it has clearly not gone the way they'd hoped.
One of the things you have to do is play 27 outs and not give any at-bats away. They're down by several runs here. It doesn't look good, but they still have a chance. And when you have a chance, you have hope.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. Striding into the box, Tyler Flowers. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And that's too high. Ball 2.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
Drilled to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Angels go down 1-2-3, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Here's Starling Marte starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Bouncer to the left side. He's got to hurry. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. Digging in, Josh Harrison. And in previous meetings with Craig Kimbrell, he's a .333 hitter. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. And he fouls this one off.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The throw into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
Well, it isn't exactly earth-shattering, but when you struggle like they have at the plate all day, you take any extra base hit that you can get. If they can string together a few at-bats like that, they're going to get right back into this thing.
Stepping up to the plate, Mitch Haniger, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
That's
2-0.
2 balls.
Didn't get the call there, but you can't let that bother you. Just have to say, so what, and make another good pitch.
Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Saunders moves over, and that's the second out of the inning. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Justin Upton, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Right there for strike one.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And now the crowd, estimated at over 29,000, come to their feet.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is
swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
A 7-0 shutout final today. The Halos took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Tyler Skaggs earns his 6th winning decision in this one, allowing only a pair of hits in 8 full innings pitched. James Paxton was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Angels, 7 runs, 11 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base.